the Western way of shooting. I mean, Western culture, Western story. Shoot the movie with your own story, but produce it very well, and then you market it yourself. There's so much opportunities. Hook up with people on Facebook, social media, and discuss what you can do together. That is just it. That's why everyone is on the net.
Okay, Mohammed, how can we canvas the usage of the movie platform? Using story. The elements of powerful, compelling stories. Complex characters. How can we use that to actually change? Help change Sierra Leone, sanction the effort, the energy we are feeling the people right now. They want change. How can we use powerful stories to reach our people and change their minds, perplex, challenge them, disturb them, get them thinking, intellectually, engage them? Mohammed.
Well, I think when it comes to the stories, I believe there's a lot of stories out there. But what we first of all need to recognize is there's a lot of producers out there, and a lot of people are writing all kinds of script and putting it in movies. So it's hard to stop people from what they love and how they want to do their stuff. So we just have to go into some of these production and see what we have. But I really want to reflect back to what Mr. Axon was saying, and which is the opportunities out there. The way I see things for now is the opportunities are a little bit limited because everything is controlled. Until we go over that control mode, then we can see head into the industry. What do I mean by that? Exposure. We need to expose our actors. They need to be recognized. Until we start doing that, then we start getting recognition. And also, we need to pay actors and actresses, because when someone is working and they don't receive anything for it, they're going to give up. We need to start paying our actors and actresses.
Okay.
So all those things encourage people to do well. Now, when it comes to stories are very hard to describe, because a story that someone might look and say is a crappy story is something another person might like. So we just have to figure out how do we control the market. That's why earlier I kind of go back into what I said earlier, which is some of us are trying to open this industry to whereby we don't need the Nigerians. If a Sierra Leonean do movie in Sierra Leone, we have the market over here to put the movies out. We don't need to go through nobody. So some of us have decided to take that challenge and look into other people to collaborate with. That's why earlier during the break I was saying Sierra Leoneans don't support our industry, especially in the state that I know of.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
I will jump on to Ms. Alimatu now. Alimatu, what opportunities do you think we, the Sierra Leonean actresses have, to actually help change things? Do you feel like, they can actually, engage in some kind of, united efforts to come and, to try to bring, some kind of, energy to the industry so that they can have better stories to tell or to interpret? Alimatu?
I think the opportunity that we have is being featured in movies that Sierra Leone directors or producers make. I think it was Bob that just said something just now, and I think he was saying where, pay your actors and recognize them as actors. I think that also gives an opportunity to us actresses.
Okay. Barry?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. What opportunities, briefly, do producers in Sierra Leone have to actually help change the landscape for the better in terms of film industry?
Well, that's one of the biggest problems I think producers here face. It's about the opportunities are very limited in terms of producers having the future to actually do great movies. I don't think that if we look at the quality of production in Sierra Leone, I don't really think it's a matter of maybe on professionalism. It's about having the finances required to produce certain stories. You look at some stories here, the movies, like the story is kind of very good and it has a very good trend. But at the end of the day, we have very limited people that are willing to actually invest into these movies. So because of that, you find at the end of the day, the story is not well told, the quality of the production is very poor, the actors are not paid, and since the actors are sometimes not paid, they don't deliver to the producers' expectations or even the directors' expectations. So it's very, very hard for producers here. And like, for example, when I came back from Ghana, I've written about three different stories, and I met a couple of people. I said, okay, let's do this thing together. But you present a production budget to them, and they look at it, okay, you know what, let's put the area of paying cars, and I actually value my cars, and I take them as my first priority. So because of that, I have not been able to shoot a movie up till now. It's like I'm almost like getting to 1 year, 6 months now, and I've not been able to shoot a movie because when you talk to someone, he says, okay, put the area for a cash payment aside. We're not going to pay cash. And I say, I'm not doing a movie without paying my cash. So because of that, I've not been able to do a movie because most of these people are not willing to invest a lot of money into it. So the producers, the opportunities are very, very limited. But as Mohamed Bass said, it's about, first of all, recognizing these people, and we start creating a platform wherein we, the producers and the directors, can create a way we can start paying our actors and all of them. So if only like the same standard taken, like other directors and producers are taking it in Sierra Leone, I believe there will be a greater way for us to push the industry. But some other producers might say, okay, let's put the actors aside and let's just produce the movie. And at the end of the day, as long as the actor is not well satisfied, he or she won't deliver to your expectations. And at the end of the day, we have like a very poor quality. Even though the story is very good, the story is rich, it's not delivered to your expectations. So I think that in the area of producers having opportunities, it's very, very limited. It's very, very limited. So that is one area we are really, really facing problem within Sierra Leone. And I'm sure like a couple of other producers that are outside Sierra Leone who are Sierra Leoneans who are facing similar problems too. You know, like my brother said, from the brother from Netherlands, what he said. You know, so all of this is about people are not actually willing to invest into the movie industry in Sierra Leone in particular.
Okay, so Mr. Aston,
yep.
What are some of the limitations you guys are facing in the Netherlands in terms of raising money, producing a movie? Are you guys getting the funds you need? Is it difficult? If so, why do you think that is the case? And please be brief.
Okay, first of all, our foundation, SK Bob UCAP Foundation, we are into training, bringing up talents. Training actors, actresses, and shooting movies with them. Now, sourcing for funds is we really don't work on. We don't have budgets making movies. So this is the part I really quite don't agree with the whole thing of the limitations, because Nigeria started like that. They were not actors, actresses like that until the industry picked up. That's when they started paying them. First you have to grow the industry. When you grow it to the limit, to the level, and then it will come automatically. Paying them and stuff like that. It will come automatically. So the problem we're facing here is people willing to partake in it. Not that they're not willing. Given the time. Having giving us the time to shoot the movie. For example, the previous movie we shot it for like almost 6 months because there was no people have to work. They go to work and they come back and you schedule an appointment. They wouldn't turn up because they have to do their own stuff. If they were being paid, very well, then they may give up that thing and come for the movie shoot. So these are the limitations we have. Kind of like nonchalant attitude towards it, even if they're interested. So these are the problem we face.
Would you say that this is a problem that is basically sweeping all over Europe, for our industry as Sierra Leoneans? Is this a problem that is, inherent in London as well, England and Germany?
I would say, I think it would be the same thing, because I discussed with a friend in the UK about a month ago. He told me exactly the same thing. he said the only way they will, even if they are interested in the beginning, they will tell you, oh yeah, we do this, how we act, and then let's get it kicking. But when we start shooting, that is when excuses coming. You know, hey, it's not possible for me to come today or tomorrow, because of course everyone is working, they have their own job, but maybe Mr. A, maybe someone who's playing this role is available today, but the other one is not available. So we have to, you know, restructure the timetable all the time, and eventually the season will run out of the season, and then we'll have the winter. You have to wait, and then the season will totally change. There's no way we can shoot the same scene. You know, the continuity problem will come into play. So these are the problems we're really facing. You know, if the mindset of the people are changed, I mean, finances, we have enough budgets, you know, for a movie, I think there is no way they would say, hey, I can't do this, I can't do that anymore, even if I said, yes, I would. You know, that would not be possible anymore. So that is it. It has to do with nonchalant attitude towards it. Yet they are interested in it, but still they just don't care about how it goes. They think you're doing you a favor instead of they promoting themselves and showing their talents to the world.
Okay,
that's it.
I've actually experienced the same thing, but without getting into that, I'll give Mohammed a chance to actually give us something very briefly, about 30 seconds or so. We're about to wind this section down. Mohammed, you've worked with Nigerians, Nollywood. You've worked basically with other nationalities like Ghanaians as well. So what's your perspective based on that interaction when it comes to, you know, us? Compare us basically with what you've seen in Nollywood and Gollywood. How do we compare as Sierra Leoneans?
No, thank you. We have everything to compete. There's something I was going to touch back into and come back to your question. Let nobody fool us. There's money in movie making. I have been approached 3 times in this business where people actually put me down and told me they want to invest minimum of $100,000. It's a lot of money, but at the end of the day, I look at the people and I told them, look, I can give you the best movie in the world, but there's one thing I will not guarantee you, to get your money back and for you to make profit. You know, people say, oh, you are a fool. You should have made 3 movies. But at the end of the day, there is no avenue to refund their money back. 3 times I've been approached. So to say we can't pay our actors or actresses, no, we can. The problem we have is avenues. How do we put our movies out there? How do we build our stars out there? We do not have the market. Once we have the market, all producers that are struggling out there will not struggle because you know exactly how much you're making for your movie, and then you're not scared to pay your actors and actresses from what you know you're going to be making. So the only thing I can say right now, working with Nigerians and Ghanaians, they are making money. They're making money and they know what they are doing. So for us, it's not like we are making money right now, but it's just that the doors are a little bit stiff. You know, we need to push some of these doors to open them. So if we can work together, create our industry, I think we will see money. Actors can get paid. Like I said, I've been approached a couple of times, and I always reply to these people, I don't know how to pay you back, but I can give you the best movie, I can give you the best camera, I can bring anybody of your choice. So that's all I want to say for now, yeah.
Okay, ideal. And with that, we come to the end of this segment, the opportunities. We're going to be coming back with the next segment, which is the way forward. Thank you.
Say they know they want sweet soda soap. Some people them in the block say they know they want sweet soda soap. Soda soap they put them close up. It they give them crack. Some people them in the block say they know they want sweet soda soap. Some people them in the block say they know they want sweet sweet soda soap they put them close. It they give them craw craw.